1808, good luck. We've not played before, no head-to-head score. We get white, so knight f3 as per usual. Opponent 11,000 games of rapid. That's somebody very experienced in rapid chess. So we will play d4. Goes for a Dutch type setup. So giving us a chance to play an early d5. So should we do that and try and potentially play an endgame? I like endgames. I don't care who I'm playing with them. So up here, takes, trade, trade. I've got bishop up as well, but I think I'll play it. I think I'll play d5 just because he doesn't have e5 this move. But I'm quite happy playing endgames with anyone and everyone. They can be a little bit dull, of course, but you know, if the queens come off early in the game, a bit easier to play for both sides, not just for us, but I enjoy endgame play. But yeah, the other move there, just simply develop the bishop. You can block, just challenge for the center in the normal conventional way. So it just depends how bold our opponent wants to be here, what approach that they're intending to play. Don't see this setup very often, not in the slow. It might be the first time I've come across it in a slow rapid game. I'll have to check that later on. I think black's still perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the position here for black. Still perfectly fine. So I think takes, trade, trade. And we'll get that end game. So we'll take there. We'll take there. Now we just need to get castled. Bishop up here, you're just going to develop anywhere. I guess I could play a bishop here though. I'll do that. I'll get the bishop out of the pawn chain. Knight up, then we prepare queenside castling. You don't see me do queenside castling very often at all, so that could be something to mix it up. But if I get this pawn up, we can also bring this bishop up as well. Now, I don't think my bishop is getting trapped here, so I'm going to risk that for this move, and I'll play e3. As long as my bishop's got some sort of different path to go, it shouldn't be getting trapped. Okay, so he's castled that side on the king's side, so I guess we've got a logical move here as well to develop the other bishop, just to put pressure on the pawn. And then we maybe just stick to kingside castling. It's what you'll see me do practically every game. Knight up and queenside. It's playable, it looks playable. Or maybe knight here, I'm not sure. Okay, he's played knight forward. Oh, excuse me. So we could potentially take, he gets a pawn, a nice clump of pawns here after c6. Or we can maybe put the bishop in the center. Now here, if he plays here, if we grab a pawn, we lose this one. That's problematic, but we could just leave it where it is. I think I'll do that. If he plays here, my knight does protect. So I can maybe develop my knight, or I can castle, or I can play a move like c3 just to close this diagonal, just in case. Or we could even just trade. That's what he's gone for. So if I play a move like c3, he then needs to really trade. I'd like to get my knight developed. I just don't think I want to play it like this. So I'm going to play c3. I'll pre-move in case he takes my bishop, because I've only really got one move I'm going to play. I don't really need to pre-move when it's a rapid game though. But of course, we're threatening to take the pawn now. Oh, he's come forward, so we're threatening to take and maybe take. So if we take here, he has to take here, right, to stop this threat. If we take, he can then take either of them. It's just simplifying a bit. If I take now, he's got knight takes. So if I get rid of this knight, if he takes with the pawn, we just grab a pawn. So here, I think he has to take. We take his knight. He takes back, and then we drop back. Yeah, it's a little bit bland, isn't it? It's a little bit bland, but it's playable though. It's a playable position. I think he needs to take here. I might be wrong. He doesn't have to, but he has. So I'm going to take here. Now he's got a choice of which piece he wants. He could go for this one, c6, get a lovely pawn structure. Probably a better pawn structure to do it that way. And we'll just drop the knight back. But he has gone the other way. Okay, fair enough. So I'm just looking at this. And does it really matter? I'm actually going to go this way. And I'm going to try and castle. Okay, he's played c6, so castle now on knight up. Actually, let's get the knight up first. We've still got the option of queenside castling. So that's an option, actually. Queenside now would threaten a double attack. Okay, let's do it then. Let's be silly and go queenside. You'll hardly ever see me do queenside, but it creates an immediate threat to attack both bishops. So he's dealt with that. So knight up's still a potential good move. Come in and attack the pawn. Depends where he goes, but it looks like a playable move to me, so I'm going to play it. And maybe double the rooks up. Again, so how do I do this now? Is it possible to jump in here? I guess he could just simply play bishop back and he protects everything, and we've not really gained a lot. So I like the idea just rook up and rook across then. There is a potential attack here. Actually, what about chucking the pawn up the board then? It's probably not a thing, is it? Rook here. He drops back. If we double up, he takes, we take. If he takes a pawn, we try and trap the bishop. So we could take with a king. Or the knight. Maybe the knight. I'm not sure about that. H3, I guess, is the safer move, isn't it? Or H4. Let's just play H3, just so I don't blunder that pawn. I'm getting down on the clock again, but I'm just looking at the simple moves to develop. My bishop can retreat this way if needed. Knight in as a move now. You've still got this bishop back. Okay, so I'm just going to try and double my rooks up. Bishop will come back if needed. I guess we could go this way. Black's gaining space, though. Gaining space. And Black's got the two bishops for the end game. Well, that could be a nice move, actually. Attacks our knight. I guess I have to drop back then. Yeah, I guess I have to drop back here. But then the problem is if you launch the pawn, I mean, maybe I can just go here. If you take... it's probably a pawn, isn't it? So what if I go here then? I'm going to play b3 and let them double up our pawns, but at least it'll get rid of the bishop pair. Get rid of the bishop pair. A little bit tricky, but that's just the fun of chess. Okay, that's what he's gone for. He might take the rook. He doesn't. He just kicks our bishop back. Actually, I could come all the way back to go here, couldn't I? Or I can go here just to guard. Does that matter? If he takes, we take, say, checks. We can go anywhere, and then we can play a bishop here, maybe. Yeah, let's come all the way back with a bishop to go to b3. Okay, if he takes, we're going to take back. Safe pre-move. You don't really need to pre-move in rapid games, but not much else I can do, is there? He's doing really well positionally here, though, really well. So I might be better off going here and putting my king back on the king's side. Then bishop here, rook across. Just my gut feeling, I think I am. Because of the way he's positioned these pawns, the potential to fly down the board. But when I put the bishop here, get the rook across. So he's come along and attacked the pawn, and I just simply missed that. It is only a double pawn, I guess, but I just missed that. So let's just develop. So if I play a rook here, he can just play rook straight back, but then I can take. So we're going to try and get the open file. Here, if he takes, then we'll try and get forward. So he's played bishop in to go after the pawn. So here, no, that's nothing, is it? So we could throw forward with a check, but we're not gaining anything. So let's just play that calm rook across move. We're just trying to battle for a draw now. It's gone wrong, this one. He's played this tremendously for 1800. Tremendous. Nothing we can do here now. Not realistically anything much we can do to have any chance whatsoever to win this. I guess I can go here to encourage this move, but we're just dead, aren't we? The position is dead. Actually, let's try and put the bishop forward. Come maybe around the front, something like this. So let's go here. Then can I go here to try and isolate a pawn? Actually, that might be a tactic. Let's go here and try and isolate a pawn. He's played this unbelievably well. Incredible. He's only, what, 1300 in blitz as well. Okay. So here, king down. Is it possible to guard this? I'm not sure. We need to get some sort of counterplay. So let's risk it and go with a pawn. He's just blown us off the board. Okay, so he's played king forward. Okay. Well, let's go here and attack the pawn then. Now, I guess we just go here and we sit and hold. Maybe we can check him here. Now, he can't come forward because it would be a checkmate. So I can check him here. But then it gives him a target, doesn't it? It gives him a target. Here, say he goes back, king up, he can always push. Okay, let's just get the other pawn forward for now. I don't see what to do. Check. He's not going to step forward because that would just walk into a mating net. So he's got to just drop back, but he's just got this big target. There's nothing I can do. He just played this tremendously well. Whether we can get a technical draw here is another matter. This pawn's on a dark square. The rest are on light squares. His are all on dark. So he's just gone ultra solid. So there's not much I can do here. If I could take a chance driving back and king here, I guess. Let's do it. We'll try and be solid. The problem is they're on dark squares, but I can always push this one to a light square. I'm just going to have to sit and hold. And the bishop can always go here like this. So the bishop can always sit and protect these two forever. So if we can swap these pawns off 3 for 3, then the worst we'd do is a draw. We can just put the bishop here, leave them, and just move the king forever. So as long as I can get here before his king can attack them, then the worst is a draw. If we can get our king here and get a back pawn, it's harder for him to defend with his bishop. And maybe we can always push here because it's a light square, not a dark square. So he's coming this side. Now the risk is if I go here, it's a dark square and it's a target. So I think I need to push here now. And if takes, say pushes, takes. Yeah, I've just got to do it. There's nothing else I can do. I've got no other realistic moves here. With the correct play, a draw is the best that we can do, the absolute best. But if we can just swap these pawns off, then a draw is what it should be. As long as you've physically got time to make 50 moves, but on lichess, when you pre-move, it doesn't use time. Okay, so he's pushed forward, so we can isolate a pawn now on a light square. Okay, that's got to be the right thing to do. And now all we can do is sit and hold. So I'm just going to pop the bishop here, so I've got the option to defend. Now all I can do is sit and hold forever and hope his king doesn't get into this. But equally, he's got a light squared target. So here to go here. Oh, actually, that could be a plan. Let's go here for now. I might try and push this pawn onto the light square. Then his king can never come in and his bishop can't attack it. I wonder if we could actually risk it and run there. Here. Say he goes here. We go here. He takes here. No, it's losing, isn't it? It's losing. There's nothing we can do. But I think I can fix this on the dark square now and then just sit and hold. And I don't think his king can get in. All I can do is sit and hold now. Okay, I'll offer him a draw. If he doesn't take it, I won't offer it again, but it's a theoretical draw now, it should be. I can just sit and attack the pawn and guard these two any time. Just leave my king where it is. So we'll just come here, attack this pawn. What we can't do is have his king getting here. Oh, actually, I have blundered, haven't I? He can push. I need to guard this so he can't push the pawn. Yeah, I've got to stop him pushing the pawn because he can create a passed pawn. Might have gone wrong there. As long as I leave my king here and just shuffle the bishop somewhere like this and this, then it's a draw. Or it should be. That's the risk though. If I do a move like this now, can he just push? Take. I think he can. I'm not going to risk it. Not going to risk it. It's tempting, and it's tempting to just go here and hit the pawn, but he can easily guard it. Yeah, so we managed to survive with a draw, so that's not too bad there. Let's just see what it was in engine speak. So pause the game so we don't accidentally start another 48 moves. They're the move times for both players. So let's just analyze it. The Queen's Gambit invitation of the Zuckertor opening. He played well there. He played well. But we managed to survive for a draw, and it was flatline level all the end, with obviously with correct play chess is a draw. So how much of a flatline level game is it? Oh, blimey, it's flatline level, literally flatline level, all these moves. That's a bit much, isn't it? How many moves did we go to? 29 to 48. So 20 odd moves are just flatline level. But if your opponent plays really well and finds the best moves, there's nothing much you can do. Maybe we went into an endgame a little bit too early, We're never better in this game, technically a point, a fraction of a point here and there, but it's just flatline level the whole game. We've played 94% against 95% accuracy. Just played it tremendously well. Not much being flagged from either side. So here the engine preferred knight to d7, as you can see here with the big arrow. So that's what the engine preferred there. Then here I should have actually just taken the bishop instead of c3 and still take the bishop here. And it's not about it. There's a slight couple of moves here. Well, there's not really much to see in these games. See, it's a little bit of a dull ball draw. Now here, I should have pushed the pawn forward here. But it's counterintuitive because it puts it on a dark square, which you can easily attack. We're not going to be able to keep it, but it was the right move. So why? It only shows c5 check there. So king f8, bishop in. He just protects it. Oh, then we can come and attack this one. And I guess if you push anywhere, we can take. So bishop to c8. It's mixed it up ever so slightly, hasn't it? But it's still 0.0 level. It's still completely level. Okay, it's just completely level. And from now on in, the whole entire rest of the game, it's just 0.0 level. So we both played it, really well. And no mistakes from either of us. But yeah, I realised it's the potential. If the bishop's not covering, at some point black can push. If we take, you can release a pawn, but to be fair, it releases a pawn for us as well. But it's one way that you could mess up the position by not paying attention. But otherwise, we've just repeated for a draw, so very well played there.